Hi everyone, this is Cruiser. What I'm going to show you today, is it's one of the new phones from our friends at Net10, also TracFone. They're both the same company, as we already know. I believe that TracFone is the main entity. Then again, you have to wonder which one came first. Anywho, this is the LG800G. It all comes in a packaging similar to this right here. This is a different phone that's in here. This is the it's a Motorola I've got for my wife, and I'm going to be setting that one up. I'm going to have that one pretty soon on YouTube here, showing you how that one works, and I'll rate that one. But when you do get your Net10 phone, it comes in a packaging like this. It's like in a box. And opens up like that. That's the phone on the inside. All the accessories are underneath that plastic. So the TracFone comes in like a regular green, like a tub with a plastic clear top on it. This one comes in a box, and it looks fancier. Anyway, let's go back down to the phone here. There we go. What you get, when you open up this box, this packaging, you're going to get the phone, you're going to get the battery in it, and you're going to get the backing plate that goes on the back of the phone, of course, once you put the battery in. Makes sense. You're also going to get an activation card, like that, with your serial number on it, and your services guide owner's manual. I don't know. There's not much in it. This is more like a, if you can call it a quick reference guide or not. But it shows, how to use the phone, how to set it up, questions you might have, and setting it up and everything else. It's good. It's good. You have to read it though. Okay, let's go on. Notice on the phone itself, when you do get it, this one I have put a micro SD card into it, right there. When you get the phone, this micro SD card does not come with the phone. I've had this question many times that people have asked me. It didn't come with the SD card. Where is it at in the packaging? Well, the answer is it doesn't have one. You gotta supply your own. It says in the owner's manual not to use anything larger than a 4 GB card. I use an 8 GB card, and it seems to work okay. I haven't had any problems, and again, I've never filled it all the way up, but I like to have enough room so if I do go out, I have enough for pictures. The SIM card, that comes pre-installed. You don't want to mess with that. This right here, is the sticker with the serial number and all the information on there. Manufacturer, made in China, of course, we already know, as everything else is. Battery. You see right there, you have the battery, you have your contacts. Most TracFones, now I've got several TracFones and I've got several extra batteries. They don't fit. This is a different size. This is a little bit shorter. So if you have more than one phone, make sure you're getting the right battery in it. The backing plate. Alright, we'll put this in. Notice you have to get the contacts lined up with the little tabs there. Otherwise it doesn't work. Makes sense. Put the battery in, push it down, make sure it's flush. Take your backing plate, lay it up on top, and push it until you hear it click. There we go. That one went on pretty easy. I had one time where it gave me a pretty hard time to do. Turning it on, you would think you just push the button down here like every other TracFone and you hold it. No. Up on top, there's a little indentation, little switch right there. You use it with your thumb or a fingernail, pencil, whatever you want to call it. Just push that down. Now you're going to see something here. This is a Net 10, remember? Look at that. TracFone. Powers up. And when you first hook it up, it's going to come on with the screen which is white, and you're going to have to align where you push it at, okay, to get everything set up. This is already done. At a later date, I'm going to show you how to do that. Right now, okay, I'm just showing like the phone, a quick review on it. This phone could take up to an hour to show you everything that's on it. There's a lot of stuff on this phone. Okay, and I notice that it times out pretty quick. It's hard. You're not able to set it up any quicker. The center button right there, you push on that. Now you want to push on that lock there and hold it until it unlocks. You got that. Okay. On the very far right side, you've got like a little die. Push on that, and it brings you up to a menu screen. Up on top, you see like two little lines. One of them's dark gray, one of them's light. With your finger, just push on that, and see how the whole thing moved around like that? That's how you can go from one screen to the other screen. And you can set up your sounds. This is for your ringtones, ring volume, sounds, and those. The center button again, push that one time and it brings you down. Bluetooth, everything is right there. You don't have to go searching for it. Everything's right there in the open. Push that again and it brings it up. You can check your contacts. You can look right here, and this is for the prepaid. Oh, you have to hold it. There we go. Add your airtime, your phone number that's in there, airtime display, all that. Just wherever you want, push it, and there you go. And then you can set it. Now I got it off. Or you can turn it back on again. Let me remember which one it was. There we go. Now wherever you're at, okay, but as every other one, the off button or the on button on most phones, push it, and it brings it back to the main display screen. Okay. This one right here, the little on the bottom there, push on that one time, and now you can go through here and you can pick and choose which one of these icons will use the Bluetooth. You want to drag, and see, it puts it up onto there for you. You move that around wherever you want it to go to. And you can take one of them that you don't want and put it back into the menu down there below. See that? And then when you're done, that locks it down again, so you have all your choices. That's how you do that. This right here, okay, basically is just to show your balance and your airtime. Okay. Push back. Bluetooth, easier said than done. Now turn it on. Just push that and see how it just goes to the switch to the blue. It means it's turned on, and it's off. Alright. There's a lot to this phone, and like I mentioned, okay, I have to go through the whole thing, and at a later time, okay, I'll show you how to do that. This book right here, okay, it's good if you read it. Most people, of course, it's the same as the owner's manual on a car. Once you leave the dealership, you put it in the glove box, and that's where it stays until you trade the car in or you sell the car. Hopefully, you'll read this, and it teaches you how to use it. And on this phone, you really need to read this book first to know what you're doing. Otherwise, there's a lot of features that you might be missing on this particular phone. Okay, now I'm going to turn it off. Same thing as up on top there where you had your little button at, right there. Just press on that till you feel a little detent. And it's off. Well, it should be off. There we go. It was locked. There we go. But that, my friends, is the LG800G. This is marketed by both Net10 and TracFone. TracFone is, when I went online, okay, to check the TracFone website, I was going to order one, but it's no longer in my area, or any area really. I have a home on the East Coast and I have a home on the West Coast. Both of them, and both zip codes, it's not available. They go off and on, you know how that is. And then through Net10 I saw it on there, but it's a little bit more, 25 bucks. But they have a special going on for right now for limited time, for up from now until, you know, whenever that's over. Free overnight FedEx shipping. That comes with the TracFone and all that for 25 bucks. It's hard to beat. It really is. I like it. On the cruiser scale of 1 star being the worst, 5 stars being the best, I'm going to give this phone a 4 star. The reason why it's not a 5 star, okay, is when you go for the texting and you bring up that QWERTY keyboard, which is on there, I got big thumbs. I have a problem with that, okay, and I have to either go with the handwriting mode, or I have to use like a pencil or a pen to tap on the screen to text. So using my fingers, can't do it. So that's why I'm going to give it a 4 star. But other than that, it's a good phone. If you're moving from the 20th century into the 21st century with prepaid phones, this is it. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope it answers some questions for you. Remember, you can ask me a question. It always comes to me, and I always answer it within 3 or 4 days. So, this is Cruiser.